Hello there. I'm back in my laundry, and what you see here is a little felt animal. I tried. It's still not finished. It's the raw version. It's supposed to be a deerhound, a Scottish deerhound, and I'm trying to make him a friend today. So all of the figures have a sort of wire structure on the inside. I use those pipe cleaners, and I'm going to show you here how to make like a structure for let's say any four-legged animal you could make out of those. So I use a couple of pipe cleaners. They're better than just wire because the fluffy stuff on the outside is just clinging better to the wool, so it's not jumping around on those wire frame. It's terrible. There's a terrible rain outside at the moment, so that distracts me a bit. I'm trying to go on as if nothing would interfere with this. So I've done now the four legs. You can bend them to different angles to get more stability. So it's already got a tail as well, and for the head I use another one, and I just wrap them around each other to get more stability and structure to the whole thing. I now see that my hand is often in the way, and you won't be able to see a lot of what I did, but I'm trying to, now I'm moving the camera. So you see you have sort of that's the wire frame, that's the beginning of an animal. So all we have to do now is just take the wool and wrap it around. For this you just pull tiny bits of the wool out of the wool top, as I explained, or I have explained in another video, and at that stage you work with dry wool, so you're not using any water or soap yet, because you have to build up a certain amount of wool. Now that it's now you can see that it's grown a bit, and now you can start using hot water and soap just to start form the wool around the wire frame to give it a sort of certain outlook. That's now what comes next is a lot of gentle striking and rubbing to get the wool to form under your pressure the way you want it. And well, you always use soap to just lubricate your fingers so that you don't tear the whole thing apart. You're supposed to gently rub and stroke it onto the wire frame, and of course in the end they won't be felted as good as maybe shoes and bags would do, because you have to be very gentle with those all through the process, or else they would just sort of fall apart. You see that they're not very big. If I do a big animal like a teddy bear or something in that size, you could be a lot more, or you could use a lot more strength to work on those. But those tiny little bits, you really have to take care of and be gentle. And don't be discouraged. During the process, the animals might look a bit funny in the beginning, because you really have to felt to the point where you feel that the form and the appearance is the way you want it. in between, you know, they might look like another animal. It looks like a bit of a sheep today. So I'm trying to make it a dog. So I put some more dry wool on top of it because I felt it's just too small. So well, yeah, the ears are really big now, but they just will sort of get smaller while felting, and then will shrink. And so where I feel that the body is not big enough, I just add dry wool to it, and I just yeah, try to fix it wherever I have the notion that it's too tiny, and yeah, and go on just rubbing the wool with soap and hot water, and that's a stage where you or I feel that in that case that the neck is too big, you know. So I start felting on the neck, and it will shrink more than the surroundings, so it will get smaller. So that's the way you can sort of form your little creature, just by applying more pressure to certain parts. As you see, that's the finished version. Yeah, let's look it into the camera. he's got a nose now and two eyes. They're just pins I just put in. And here you see the final version. In this case, I just colored the white wool because I didn't want to use white and black wool because they're too tiny. That wouldn't have worked. And well, so that's Dotty and Lucky and the Deerhound and the Amstaff. And that's the last picture is the real Dotty. That's the model of it. Bye.